Thank you, our viewers. Just we are coming today also with the spoken English topic. A new topic. The topic is shopping, buying, and selling materials and the goods in the market, in the supermarkets, and in the hypermarkets. Don't forget to make a share, to subscribe and like this channel on YouTube. Okay. What are the some phrases that we use when we use the shopping? While we are interacting in the shop, while we are interacting in the supermarkets, while we are wandering and walking and moving in the open market areas, how we are dealing to buy something. Buyer. If you are a buyer, you can start by saying, could I have dash please? Here you are going to insert what you are going to buy. For example, if you are going to buy a bottle of Coca-Cola, you can say, could I have a bottle of Coke, please? Or if you want to buy, for example, matches, could I have a packet of matches, please? You can ask like that way. When you want to ask the price of something just you are going to buy or that you are going to shop, you can begin by saying how much. How much is this candle? Or you can say, how much are these eggs? Because the collection of eggs are found there. You bring and you brought 10 eggs by counting them. They are plural, they are many. You are not going to a market or a supermarket to buy only one egg, but you can buy more than one. So we can say are. Or you can say, how much are these pairs of shoes? That person is going to buy 2 or 3 pairs of shoes from that market or from that shop. Sometimes you are going to ask when you are going to see on the shelves of the shop, if that material is not found on the shelves, you can start by saying, do you have? Do you have an earphone? Do you have a mobile charger? Do you have a bottle of Mirinda? Do you have a packet of cigarettes, you can say, because you are not going to get that material on the shelf of that shop. Or you can say this phrase, have you got any? Have you got any match in this shop? Have you got any stationery material in this shop? You can ask by interacting as a buyer like this one. Some materials and things, those found in the shop and in the market, may be sold by using kilo. So you can say a kilo of sugar, please. A kilo of salt, please. A kilo of rice, please. A kilo of macaroni, please. Yes, you can ask like that one. Or sometimes some things are packed. A packet of spaghetti, please. A packet of matches, please. A packet of cereals, please. A packet of ground nuts, please, you can say. Some things in the shops and in the market are sold by using liters. So, for example, a liter of oil, a liter of, you can say, for example, shampoo, a liter of liquid soap. You can ask like that one, please. Yes, because they are already organized and exposed to the market by the help of, or they are sold by the help of liters. So we can ask by kilos. We can ask sometimes also the materials that we are going to buy and purchase by using packets, or we can also use liters sometimes. As a seller, what you are going to say? Sellers sometimes also say that is blank dollars, because they are going to tell us the price of that material. That is blank pounds. That is blank francs, shillings, birr, lire, Deutschmarks, yen. They are going to say in this way of responses. That's blank birr, you can say. That's birr 20. That's $100. That's 125 pounds. They are, if in the collection, you bought, for example, match, you bought also candle, you bought also pen, you bought also pencil, all together, they are $500. They are 120 pounds. They are 150 francs, you can say. If the material that the buyer asks you is not found on the shelves of the shop, you can say, I'm sorry, we have completed them. I'm sorry, we haven't still, or we ordered them. They are in the store. I'm sorry, I haven't them today, you can say. Anything else more additional, you are going to encourage the buyers. Anything else that you want to buy, anything additional material that you are going to ask, all these are included in the phrase anything else. The third thing what we are going to see here is in the shopping, buying and selling over here is the model conversation. The model conversation begins by buyers. The buyer comes in front of the shop and asks, do you have mangoes? The seller says, yes, we have some very nice mangoes. Buyer, how much are they? Seller, 50 birr a kilo or $5 a kilo. Buyer, okay, let's have 2 kilos. The second conversation, number 2. In the second conversation, number 2, again, the conversation took place in between buyer and the seller. So, in between buyers and the seller, you take turns as a buyer or a seller, your neighbor, your partner, or in the home with your brother and the sister, anyone else, you can take turns and play this conversation. Good morning, a box of match, please. A box of match, here you are. Anything else? The seller asks you. As a buyer, you says, 2 kilos of sugar and a bottle of Coke too. 2 kilos of sugar and a bottle of Coke too. That's 120 birr total. Or that's 120 kwacha. Or that is 120 shillings. That's $120. Here you are. Thank you. Bye. Come again. So you can practice this model conversation by taking turns as a buyer and as a seller with your friend and partner. Substitution drill. This substitution drill, you are going to substitute the words or the phrases written in the boxes and practice the language, memorize them again and again, recite them again and again, say them again and again. So repetition, you will master and you become a fluent speaker and even accurate and perfect speaker of the language. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Could I have a kilo of salt? Could I have a packet of match? Could I have a kilo of coffee? Could I have a pen and a pencil? You ask them. So substitute this thing by shoes, by asking a paper, by asking a packet of biscuits, and so many things here. How much is this shirt? How much are these shoes? How much is that t-shirt? How much is a kilo of potatoes, a kilo of tomatoes? How much is this coat? How much is these t-shirts, socks, handkerchiefs? You can substitute various dress, mini skirts, shorts, shoes. So you can substitute various materials that you are going to find in the shop and say them again and again. Finally, when a person asks you how much is this or how much is that, your answer is going to be, that's blank dollars. They are 20 pounds. It is 100 francs. That is 120 shillings. They are 100 kwachas. It is 150 yen, Dutch mark, lire, substituting the various monetary or in the market by what kinds of money we are going to buying and selling. Thank you for watching and viewing us. Don't forget to share, subscribe, and like this channel. So practice them again and again. You will become a fluent speaker of the English language. Thank you, our viewers.